Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're gonna talk about listening and comprehension. In the previous video, I talked about listening, observing, and understanding. So before you understand something, you have to comprehend something. Comprehension is simply the step between listening and understanding. When you understand something, you already understand that certain person or that communication or the message at a fundamental level. But before you are able to do that and put your own biases and put your own thoughts into that, there is that step called comprehension. And the problem most people face when you're trying to communicate with somebody is that there is this barrier in comprehension. And it could be simply because that person is speaking a different language from your native language, or it could be that their level of comprehension in that language is not as good as the sender thought. So if you are not able to comprehend a certain message, it goes to say that you will have trouble understanding that message. Even if you hear that message, if you are not able to process that more effectively, then you will have a difficulty understanding and making use of this knowledge that you acquired. So the concept of comprehension is an important step that you should not neglect. And how do you increase your comprehension? It goes down to exposing yourself to different media. And that's a good thing because globalization has brought us together. Social media has its use if you just know how to use it. And that is trying to learn as much as you can from different people, different cultures, different languages, and then you will enrich your ability to comprehend information that is being thrown at you. And when that ability is increased, then you will be more skilled at understanding and making use of that information. So again, you exercise your mind to process that information quickly, correctly, on how it was supposed to be processed, and then put your own take into it, and that's when you understand. But you cannot understand if the comprehension stage is faulty. And if you can't understand that person, then you cannot respond to that person as effectively as you could have because there was a barrier. It's really important when you're bombarded with information that runs counter, that's very polarizing. For example, religion, politics. These polarizing issues tend to trigger a very emotional response from us because when we're faced with this, we have our own biases, and these biases shoot to our brains and shuts down our ability to comprehend, and then we are on a mode of listening to respond and rebut whatever it is that that other person is saying. So usually we listen to respond, we don't listen to understand. Listening and not rebutting immediately does not mean that you've lost the debate. It just means that you are able to effectively decide if that person has a point, if that person deserves your time, or if that person doesn't deserve your time. That's it, folks. See you in the next one.